Matt is on the line in Louisville, Kentucky. Matt, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, here we go.
Yes,
I had
sir.
a hard start to my career after college during the 2008 recession.
Okay.
I grew up entrepreneurial, but have taken below market value federal government and corporate safe jobs. My field, including a master's in computer science and cybersecurity, but I don't enjoy these technical roles. How do I find a job I love? I got into it 10 years ago because of opportunity. I've been told my key talents are networking, relationship building, and working well under crisis. I really enjoy outdoor projects, mechanics, restoration, jack-of-all-trades type farmer skills. And I feel all over the map. I don't know how to provide for my family of 5 and love what I do.
Yeah, wow. Okay, you just hit me with a lot of stuff. I tried to write it down. Let's go back to the top talents.
Sure.
One was connecting, because I don't believe in networking. So, because networking is gross, you know how gross that is, but you're a real connector. You're a natural connector with people. Never met a stranger. Is that what you mean by that?
Right. I can.
Right.
No better the background. I tend to connect.
Awesome. And so, tell me what else you told me for the top talents.
So relationship building, and then just working well under crisis, kind of enacting a plan and just taking charge. But if it's like drawn out or something, a year, 2-year plan, I really feel blocked.
So you're calm. So you're calm and steady, but you're very good at execution as well, getting stuff done.
Yeah, I really struggle with long projects.
Yeah, I get that.
Like tasks.
Yeah, you need variety.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you say for the work that you love to do?
Oh, I really like getting my hands dirty and just doing projects. And like, I have a 1910 house that keeps me plenty busy on that, more than I can do. But I enjoy that stuff. I really don't enjoy sitting behind a computer.
No, I get it.
For 3 years.
So you know what you didn't say that I'm curious about under talent. But I think you mean it when I'm using the word execution, the talent of execution, just getting stuff done. But when it comes, there's really 4 categories that talent, passion, and mission fall in. Okay. They are people. They are ideas, processes, okay, and things. So it really comes down to, are you good with people? The answer is yes. So you're talented with people and you like engaging and working with people. But yes. I'd say, yep, that's a check mark. I don't think that you love working with ideas, and I don't think that you're necessarily an idea guy per se. I think you're slightly creative. I would say that that's probably your 3rd area of focus. But I think things is the other major area, because you're good at working with things. You're good with your hands. You're good at problem solving when it comes to things. And you really enjoy fixing, creating things. Is that on par? Am I on the target?
Kind of, yes. Tangible things, ones and zeros, I've really struggled to find passion behind.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, whether it be doing trim in a room, making cabinets, fixing an engine. That's what I mean by things. Is that right?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm slower than others in actual completion time.
Okay.
Of things, so that's where I struggle there.
Okay, but that's the work you love, though.
I really enjoy doing it, yes.
Yeah, and you've got some raw talent that if you did it more and maybe got some training in those areas, do you think you could be very proficient?
Yes.
Okay, and so let's look at mission. So you think about the work that you'd love to do. What are the results of that work? It's not just because you love, when you putz around in your house, that 1910 house, that work that you're doing in restoration or fixing something, you love that work. But what's the result when you step back and look at that and you go, this is the result that matters to me. I get great joy out of creating this result. What is it?
It's something different every time. So learning a new skill is really my satisfaction. My work is often not the best.
Yeah. So you're about learning a new skill, but what's the end result of the skill though that you really enjoy?
Just adding value.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's a form of I'm making this better.
Right.
I think for you it's that restoration.
Minimalism there too.
Yeah.
Of preserving.
Yeah. All right. So here's the deal, man. I have walked you through some stuff. I've been prepping you for the last few minutes. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to tell me, and Matt, I want you to shut down your brain when it tries to tell you a doubtful thought. I want you to shut down your brain when it tries to tell you a fearful thought, and I want you to hear what I'm saying. If you knew you could not fail, I guaranteed you success. But you also didn't have to commit to it for 30 years. It was just this great, grand, new professional venture. You knew you couldn't fail. Knew you didn't even have to commit to it for a long time, but it was going to be a guaranteed success. What would you do tomorrow? Describe what you would do, because I think you know. Say it.
I'd probably sell tractors and tractor equipment, agriculture equipment.
My goodness. Now, that's a little bit of a surprise for me based on what we outlined, but now I'm looking at I'm looking at the list. That's that connecting, adding value piece. As a salesman, you want to sell something that you believe in that really makes a difference. You know this product. There's a connection to it. Am I right?
Yes, and that's where I took kind of the computer science stuff, is maybe I could be a sales engineer or something, and leverage all my credentials and then go into sales in that way.
Well,
but I don't know.
Well, you do know. What would you, because you just told me what the answer was. You want to sell agricultural equipment, so go do that. And here's the good news, is that anybody can sell something. Anybody. Sales is a very specific skill that can be learned if you've got the raw talent, and you have it. You're very good at connecting. You said you can connect and communicate with anybody, any background. You're very calm. You're level-headed. And so a cranky customer or something going wrong with something, that's not going to faze you. You're going to come in and solve the problem. You're going to work with your customer service team to fix whatever happened so that the person you sold that equipment to is taken care of. That's your juice. You love it. And then the sales role also gives you the variety that you need. You're not behind a desk. You're solution-based. That's what you love. So I would tell you this. You need to look into and follow your heart on the just discovery, a little bit more discovery on the answer you gave me. However, everything I just described in breaking down what you said your dream gig is, that will also be applicable as a technology sales guy. Same kind of deal. So I think you could be very happy in both of those roles. And with the masters in cybersecurity and the other end, boy, you're highly qualified. So I would look into that just as well. Because I think what you are looking for beyond the talent, passion, mission, I think you're driven by variety too. A little bit of, you need to be moving. Need to be moving into something new. So I like where you're headed. What do you think?
I like it.
All right, listen. So we just walked through Get Clear, which is stage 1 of my 7 stages to meaningful work. Stage 2 is Get Qualified. So you need to look into what are the basic qualifications needed. And I don't think you need a ton of sales experience, but if you need some, then start doing that on the side if you have to, or get some sales training or whatever. But I would look into, what do I need to learn? What do I need to do? How much is that going to cost me? How long will that take? Those are the 4 questions you've got to ask. And then you start getting connected, which is stage 3. And you start getting around people that sell. That this is the proximity principle. It says, in order to do what Matt wants to do, he's got to be around people that are doing it and in places where it is happening. So both of those fields, the agricultural equipment, the technology space, get around those people, get in those places. And my book, The Proximity Principle, if you don't have it, Madison, let's give him a copy of it. Because I wrote it for people who know what they want to do, but don't know how to get there. And the proximity principle is the plan. And I walk you through how to do it, point you right to the people and places, and it's working like crazy. By the way, people are like, Ken, what about the book that helps us figure out Get Clear? I'm writing it right now, and I'm very excited about it. So stay tuned. All right, stay tuned. But anyway, that's a great resource, Matt. Thank you so much for the call.